Julia had a strict zero-tolerance policy. The baby and the dog were never to be alone in the same room. Not because Goliath was aggressive. He was a 140-pound cane corso who moved like a gentle ghost. But Julia worried about the sheer physics of a giant muscle-bound dog around a fragile 15-pound infant, until one Tuesday afternoon when she stepped out for exactly 2 minutes. You might assume a massive dog would be irritated by a slobbery baby, but Goliath developed a bizarre patience for Lily's strange offerings. Later, you will witness a hilarious ritual where Lily hands him everything she touches: chewed carrots, wet socks, plastic keys, and he accepts them with the solemn dignity of a king receiving a royal tribute. It started the day Lily discovered her grip strength. The first time she grabbed Goliath's ear, he froze instantly. He didn't growl or pull away, he simply turned his massive blocky head toward Julia with a look that clearly said, "Do you see this tiny human touching me?" He let her hold his ear for a full minute before gently sighing and accepting his fate. By month 7, Goliath knew her schedule better than Julia did. He could predict when she was hungry before she even cried. Before the baby monitor made a single sound, Goliath would already be sitting outside the nursery door like a stone statue, waiting for his shift to begin. He was her self-appointed guardian, watching her like a hawk and predicting her every move. Then came the crawling milestone. Lily struggled for weeks on the carpet until one morning she pushed forward with determination. She crawled straight towards Goliath, stopping inches from his face, a tiny human confronting a giant beast. She reached out and put both hands on his cheeks. And Goliath closed his eyes, leaning into her touch and accepting her as his own puppy, and the gifts kept coming. Lily entered her sharing phase and decided Goliath needed everything she owned. She gave him her crackers, her pacifiers, and even her socks, which Goliath accepted with confusing gratitude. If it was food, he ate it. If it was a sock, he carried it to his bed and hoarded it like a dragon protecting treasure. But the moment that shattered the rules happened on that Tuesday when Julia returned to the living room and froze in the doorway. Goliath had moved from his bed to the floor, lying on his back, fully exposed and vulnerable. And Lily, she wasn't in her chair. She was fast asleep, curled up against Goliath's ribs, her tiny fist clutching a fold of his loose skin. That day, the rule changed forever. Goliath wasn't a risk to be managed. He was a pillow, a protector, and a best friend. He decided Lily was his responsibility to look after, and he took that job very seriously. If this bond between a giant dog and a tiny baby melted your heart, smash that like button and tell me, do big dogs make the best babysitters?